When it comes to reality TV gold, few shows have captured the public's imagination quite like Pawn Stars. Set in the heart of Las Vegas at the world-famous gold and silver pawn shop, this hit series has entertained millions with its mix of history, humor, and high-stakes negotiations. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Pawn Stars, and specifically, the man at the center of it all, Rick Harrison. From his wild deals to his controversial opinions and jaw-dropping moments, Rick has kept us glued to our screens for over a decade. So grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's unpack everything you need to know about Rick Harrison's unforgettable journey on Pawn Stars. To truly understand Rick Harrison's role on Pawn Stars, we first need to get to know the man behind the counter. Who is Rick Harrison, and how did he become one of the most recognizable faces in reality TV? Rick Harrison was born in Lexington, Kentucky in 1965. His family moved to Las Vegas when he was just a teenager, and it didn't take long for him to fall in love with the city's unique energy. By the age of 23, Rick had already opened the gold and silver pawn shop, a business that would eventually become the backdrop for one of the most successful reality shows of all time. For years, Rick ran the shop quietly, building a reputation as a savvy negotiator and expert appraiser. But everything changed in 2009 when History Channel producers approached him with the idea for Pawn Stars. The show premiered later that year and quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Rick's no-nonsense attitude, sharp wit, and encyclopedic knowledge of collectibles made him an instant fan favorite. Whether he's buying rare artifacts or turning down questionable items, Rick always keeps things entertaining and often hilarious. One of the hallmarks of Pawn Stars is its thrilling negotiation scenes, and nobody does it better than Rick Harrison. Let's take a closer look at some of his wildest deals and what makes them so memorable. Rick's approach to negotiations is both strategic and theatrical. He knows exactly how to play the game, starting with a lowball offer, reading the customer's reactions, and ultimately landing on a price that works for both parties. But sometimes, the stakes are higher than usual, leading to some truly outrageous moments. In one episode, Rick bought a Civil War-era presentation sword valued at upwards of $30,000 for just $15,000. It was a steal, but only because Rick recognized its historical significance and potential resale value. Moments like these showcase his expertise and willingness to take calculated risks. On the flip side, Rick isn't afraid to walk away from bad deals. In another episode, a customer tried to pass off a counterfeit Rolex as the real deal. Despite the seller's protests, Rick stood firm, refusing to budge even when the price dropped significantly. These tough decisions highlight his integrity and commitment to running a legitimate business. Rick's ability to spot authenticity, or lack thereof, is unparalleled. He combines years of experience with a keen eye for detail, which allows him to make split-second judgments during negotiations. While Rick Harrison is widely admired for his charm and professionalism, he hasn't been immune to controversy. Over the years, he's shared several opinions that have sparked heated debates among fans and critics alike. One recurring theme in Rick's commentary is his skepticism towards certain modern trends. For example, he's openly criticized the rise of cryptocurrency, calling it a bubble waiting to burst. While some viewers appreciate his candidness, others argue that his views come across as dismissive or out of touch. Rick has also ventured into political discussions, often expressing libertarian-leaning views. In interviews, he's praised limited government intervention and expressed concerns about overregulation. While these opinions resonate with some fans, they've alienated others who disagree with his stance. Perhaps the most polarizing moment came when Rick made light of a sensitive topic during an episode of Pawn Stars. Viewers took to social media to voice their disapproval, accusing him of insensitivity. Although Rick later addressed the incident, the damage had already been done. Fan number 1. I respect Rick's honesty, but sometimes he goes too far. Not every opinion needs to be aired publicly. Fan number 2. He's entitled to his views, but I wish he'd stick to talking about antiques instead of divisive topics. Pawn Stars wouldn't be the same without its fair share of shocking moments. From bizarre items brought into the shop to jaw-dropping revelations, Rick Harrison has seen it all. Let's revisit some of the most unforgettable incidents that left fans speechless. One of the most surprising moments occurred when a customer walked in with a genuine NASA spacesuit. At first glance, it seemed like any other piece of memorabilia, but further inspection revealed it was used during actual space missions. Rick immediately recognized its value, offering a staggering $25,000 on the spot. In another episode, a seemingly ordinary painting turned out to be a lost masterpiece worth millions. When the appraisal came back, even Rick was stunned. Unfortunately, the owner declined to sell, leaving everyone wondering what could have been. And then there are the moments that defy explanation, like the time a customer tried to sell a supposed alien artifact. Despite Rick's best efforts to maintain composure, the absurdity of the situation led to one of the funniest exchanges in the show's history. These shocking moments remind us why Pawn Stars remains such a captivating watch. You never know what will walk through the door next. While viewers see the polished final product each week, life behind the scenes of Pawn Stars is a different story altogether. What's it really like working with Rick Harrison day in and day out? According to insiders, Rick is just as charismatic off-camera as he is on-screen. He maintains a lighthearted atmosphere on set, often cracking jokes and keeping everyone entertained during long shooting days. However, he's also known for his perfectionism, ensuring every detail is just right before moving on to the next scene. My dad is the hardest working guy I know. He puts everything into this show because he genuinely loves what he does. Rick keeps us laughing, but he's also super focused. If something doesn't feel authentic, he'll reshoot it until it does. Despite the challenges of filming a reality show, Rick remains deeply committed to preserving the authenticity of the pawn shop experience. For him, Pawn Stars isn't just entertainment, it's a way to share his passion for history and entrepreneurship with the world. After more than a decade on television, Rick Harrison's influence extends far beyond the confines of the gold and silver pawn shop. How has he impacted pop culture, and what does his legacy look like moving forward? Thanks to Pawn Stars, Rick has become a household name, inspiring countless aspiring entrepreneurs and collectors. The show has introduced millions of viewers to the fascinating world of antiques and collectibles, sparking renewed interest in history and preservation. Rick's larger-than-life personality has also made him a beloved figure in popular culture. From memes to parodies, his catchphrases like "Best I Can Do" have become part of the cultural lexicon. Even celebrities have stopped by the shop to meet him in person, cementing his status as a true icon. As for the future, Rick shows no signs of slowing down. With new seasons of Pawn Stars still airing and plans to expand his brand, his legacy is sure to endure for years to come. From wild deals to controversial opinions and shocking moments, Rick Harrison has given us plenty to talk about over the years. Love him or not, there's no denying that he's one of the most dynamic personalities in reality TV history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Rick Harrison's world, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep watching Pawn Stars, because you never know what might happen next.